Welcome to VFILES.DATA.
Designer Yohji Yamamoto was born on October 3, 1943 in Tokyo, Japan. After his father died in the Second World War, his mother supported the family through dressmaking, piquing young Yamamoto's interest in pursuing fashion. Yamamoto's androgynous designs emphasize precise tailoring and an avant-garde Japanese aesthetic that features asymmetrical cuts and a majority of black garments. It seems that Yamamoto's favorite color is black. Most of his garments are black. Lots of black garments. Early in his career, Yohji Yamamoto's untraditional choices were criticized by the French fashion barons, who preferred femininity and classic silhouettes. But as Yamamoto's sales increased, he was eventually embraced as a pioneer. After a divorce in the 1970s, Yamamoto was romantically involved with Comme des Garçons designer Reikawa Kubo. The pair of Japanese designers came to be known as a power couple, and were nicknamed the monk and the nun. This relationship ran parallel to a series of collaborations between the two designers, including a joint clothing presentation for Fall-Winter 1991. This presentation was held in the pools of the Meiji Shrine in Tokyo, Japan. In an interview with the New York Times in 1983, Yamamoto said of his designs, quote,
"I jumped on the idea of designing coats for women. I wanted to protect the woman's body from something, maybe from men's eyes, or a cold wind."
End quote. Perhaps from this it is clear that Yamamoto subscribes to the paternalistic notion that it is the duty of men to protect women's bodies. Nonetheless, Yohji Yamamoto seems to embrace designing male collections that encourage androgyny. For example, in his Autumn-Winter 1998 men's show, Yohji asked fellow designer Vivienne Westwood to walk as a model. Contemporary fashion critics have retroactively pronounced that, quote, "she ate that." German filmmaker Wim Wenders directed the film titled Notebooks on Cities and Clothes, a documentary about Yohji Yamamoto featuring metatextual film elements, and never-before-viewed footage of Yamamoto's working process. Although Wim Wenders expressed a reluctance in embracing the fashion world as serious and worthy of examination, his film on Yamamoto is regarded as canonical. Wenders would also go on to make a documentary film about Pina Bausch, a legendary choreographer of dancing who was a close friend of Yohji. Yohji viewed dancing choreographer Pina Bausch as a muse, as her body and dancing style existed in perfect symbiosis to the nature of Yohji's designs. Yamamoto dedicated his Spring-Summer 1990 collection to her. Pina Bausch and Yohji Yamamoto were frequent collaborators until her death in 2009. Pina Bausch's dance company's 25th anniversary performance featured Yamamoto-designed clothes. Additionally, Yohji Yamamoto joined the dancers on stage to perform a display of martial arts. Yohji Yamamoto seems to enjoy karate. Yohji Yamamoto concluded his fall 2010 ready-to-wear runway show with a demonstration of martial arts. A man approached him, struck him, and Yamamoto presently neutralized the threat with a combination of quick strikes. Yamamoto is a black belt in karate, and runs a dojo out of the same building he resides in. Yohji said in a 2004 column he wrote for the New York Times newspaper that, quote,
"To be good in the practice of karate, you need to keep in mind the idea that we can die at any moment."
End quote. In 2002, German company Adidas named Japanese Yamamoto creative director of Y3, their fashion-forward sportswear brand. Y3 is exceedingly popular, and is one of the most productive and powerful collaborations between Germany and Japan since the early 1940s. A brief note: my programmer is Jewish and has authorized me to make this small joke. The Y3 line is less expensive and relies on more highly technical, sleek designs than Yamamoto's flagship line. Although in 2015 it is common practice, Yohji was one of the first high-end designers to collaborate with a more affordable and accessible sportswear brand. The Y3 line has gained favor with celebrities. Here, rappers Lupe Fiasco and Kanye West and actress Mila Jovovich attend the Fall-Winter 2009 Y3 presentation. Yamamoto has designed garments for a number of celebrities including English singer and songwriter Sir Elton Hercules John. John's decision to wear Yamamoto seems to be a departure from his traditionally loud, colorful style. Yamamoto has costumed two highbrow films by Japanese filmmaker Takashi Kitano, 1999 Yakuza film Brother, and Dolls, a 2002 art film centered around the theme of death. The costumes in Dolls featured traditional Japanese motifs combined with modern silhouettes. The director was inspired by Yamamoto's costumes and changed elements of his film's storyline in order to better match the creative design of Yohji's clothing. Data transmission complete.